What's up, family? It's your boy Bam Bam Bellion. Let's talk about what's up, what's happening, and what's going on. Shouts out to the Four Corners. Welcome to the What's Going On show, 10 toes on 10 foes.
It's your boy JB, and we cruising through the east side. What's going on? Everybody, what's going on? What's California? Leave a comment in the section, we can have a conversation. Talk about what's going on. It's your boy JB, and we cruising through the east side. What's going on? Every day we in the streets trying to bring about peace. Let's try and see what's going on in East Side. Watch California. 10-4 block R. What's going on?
Barely standing about to go to pieces, screaming peace. I pray for them. I pray an OT for this world. East Side R's 104 life. Wake up, Watts.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. What's up, family? Giving all praise to the Most High God for the opportunity, the air in my lungs, the words in my mouth. Giving all praises to the Most High God, man. Thanks for tuning in with your boy Bam Bam Belly Young. Want to watch Three Sons represent East Side ours because the East Side is ours. We'll continue to stand 10 toes down on them 10-fold grounds. Your drum major for justice because there is no justice for just us. Shouts out to all my loved ones, man. The Four Corners of Watts out there putting that work in, man. Doing your part to try to make the world you're going to leave your children in one day a little bit better, a little bit safer. I want to take this opportunity to call out some names, man. We calling out names on today's show. Shouts out to my man Tim Watkins over at WLCAC, one of the realest in Watts. Shouts out to the Sisters of Watts putting in that work. Shouts out to the Watts Gang Task Force, the East Side Riders, Top Dog Entertainment, my girl sister over there in Imperial Courts, my man Luca with the street soccer and all the housing projects looking out for our babies. Shouts out to Big 6-4, Big Daoud, Khaled Shaw, Stop the Violence, Bill Duke, King Snipe, Dub C, 8 Ball, the Silver Dollar, and Noodles, man. Just to name a few of the people that I personally know out there putting that work in. Doing their part, man, trying to make things a little better. Shouts out to the Watts Neighborhood Council as well. They do their very best with what they got too, man. I'm proud of y'all, and I got faith in y'all, all of y'all. This show is in particular, man, as y'all see the Phoenix flying around and around. If y'all don't know why I got the Phoenix there, Phoenix is the symbol of Watts, baby. The bird that rises from its own ashes to live again. Can't nothing kill a Phoenix but God, baby. That being said, man, this show is in regards to creating a new award ceremony in the names of our beloved dear brother, peace be upon him, Twilight Bey. I came up with this idea, man, working with the Social Solutions Institute. We want to do an award ceremony named after Twilight. The award ceremony will be named after my beloved brother, the Twilight Bey Awards, because it just fits. You know, those of y'all who don't know what the word twilight means, the definition of twilight, it's not just a color. It actually has a meaning. It means to go from darkness to light. And that's what this brother did. He took everything he had from that banging life. And he started doing his part to try to make his community better. His daughter and children of all the people in the community. There's Twilight there with OG Stutterbox out the Peblos, standing right in front of Steve Harvey. And my boy Stutter standing next to the minister, and Brother Tony Muhammad back there. This is at WLCAC many years ago. the gang truce kicked off, and them brothers was all coming together and working together, trying to make things better. And my thing is, this was a long time ago, and all of these cats, they're the mentors now. They're the elders now. We're living in a different time. We got different generations. We're talking about 35 years later. And LA has recognized the peace treaty as an official day of celebration starting next year, April 28th. I mean, my brother Big Daou has always been putting on the anniversary of the gang truce every year in April. I always try to be there with my man and show my support. Shouts out to Malakovich. Shouts out to Miguel, man. And my city councilman's office, man. Shouts out to Dion, state assemblyman's office. Shouts out to Barbara. So I represent our senator. I think it's the senator. Our senator's office. And all these folks that show up at the meetings that's doing their part to try to focus on Watts, man. But we're going to focus on the youth right now. We want to take the legacy of my brother, which was peace, and bringing our brothers and sisters together that's caught up in that lifestyle of blood and cripping. We want to create an award ceremony in his name so we can recognize these young people, man, these young people that needs, I mean, dealing with today and the way things are today. It's like, if you got any young people that are out there trying to be positive, whether they be blood, Crip, Paru, whatever their background is, any young people out there that's trying to be positive, trying to do the right thing for the community, this is about y'all. You understand what I'm saying? This is about y'all. And I'm trying to organize as many of the elders in the streets and many other brothers in the streets that have the experience and have the resources, the network. We're trying to get us all together, man, so we can create a award ceremony so we can recognize these young people, man, invite them out for a night of praise and a night of food and music and elegant decor, and just say thank you to them. And more importantly, give them that encouragement to keep going. Because this work is dangerous, man. Anything dealing with intervention on any type of level is dangerous, man. So the babies are going to need inspiration. So we're going to have to be the stories of we're going to have to give our stories to give them that inspiration. Put together a award ceremony, man. Let them see all these old pictures and videos and footage of the Crips and Bloods coming together to give them that motivation. They never saw that. They wasn't a part of that. Most of them wasn't born till way after 1990s. And they never got to see what we got to see, what we got to be a part of. So imagine a night where we have a whole gallery of photos like this. You understand? Videos, archive footage, speeches being made, people like my brother and other cats like T. Rogers, Jim Brown, who we've lost. Let them hear them words of inspiration, man. I want to try to create a atmosphere of beauty to give them what they need to keep going. Like I said, this kind of work is dangerous, man. You got spirits and demons out there that don't want to see no kind of peace in the hood at all. So if you're a young person in your late 20s, mid 30s, going down, and you actually are trying to be a positive influence in your community, in your neighborhood, for your youth and for your people, for your elders, you need inspiration. You need motivation. We need to bless you to help you with your redemption and to help bring about the redemption of others, man. And that's really what it's all about. We want to do this award ceremony and recognize young people from all over South Central LA, Compton, Watts, Inglewood. My Instagram is in the description. My Facebook is in the description. If y'all got young people from your area that y'all know are about this work and putting in this work, I want to know who they are, and I want to know who you are, because we're also trying to look for as many people to be involved with this program as possible, because I want as many community activists to speak here and be a part of this and host a nice meet and greet after we hand out the awards, so where people can pass out business cards and get that communication going, and try to make sure we maintain some type of base of of resources and tools for these young people. Because like I said, this work is dangerous and it can be quite discouraging sometimes. We got to get behind these babies and keep them encouraged. Because if we don't, it's nothing. All it takes is the right situation in the streets that can make them, and that can cost them their entire integrity. You know what I mean? It could just collapse their ambition towards trying to be that positive change. And we can't let that happen. We've seen people come from some of the most banged out situations, man, and turn their life around and start being a part of the solution. That's why the organization is called Social Solutions Institute. You know, that program, that organization was founded by Twilight over in London, England, when he went over to London, England and helped organize the piece over there. Speaking of which, man, let's get off into this video, man. Y'all ain't got to take my word for it. I can just put y'all up. Y'all can see it for y'all selves.
A former gang member from Los Angeles has come to London to try and tackle gang culture here. Twilight Bey is working with young people, providing them with the benefit of his own experience. Mark Ashdown went to meet him.
As a child in deprived Los Angeles, Twilight Bey had little choice. Where you lived dictated which gang you were in.
There was a situation where one half of the school was controlled by one gang and the other half was controlled by another.
For him, it meant growing up the hard way.
You do what you know you have to do to survive, from antisocial behavior to possibly even getting involved in petty crime.
He was arrested for carrying a weapon, but with support from his mum, turned his back on gang culture. There are familiar parallels on the streets of London.
I could see that young people were being made to feel that the guys who were on the streets were the ones that they can trust.
You said something about power.
Pathways to Progress is a project which engages with young people.
Police will come stop us, harass us for no reason. What are you doing? I saw you moving your mouth.
If you keep getting stopped and you're so young, you start to think, well, what else am I going to do?
Many
sounds a lot like the complaints of our young people over here in across the pond dealing with law enforcement, yes?
at this open session have been exposed to gangs. A chance to listen, learn and question how they can improve things.
Which is then enforced by who?
After the meeting, two teenagers from rival areas of Notting Hill agreed to talk to us. They're friends, even though it's against the code.
He's from there and I'm from here, innit? So we're not really
allowed to get on.
Yeah, from young, that's what it's like, innit? We're not allowed to get on.
Why is that then? Why? Just because of where you live?
Yeah, it's basically that's about it.
If you were straight into the wrong area, then what would happen?
Stabbing, shootings.
Or just for walking into the wrong area?
Basically, yeah.
When you go back and talk to guys in your areas, do they listen to people like Twilight? Do they?
Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, they do still.
They respect him?
Yeah, and they respect him in my area. They respect him still.
Gangs, when they operate, don't operate in isolation. They are part of a community. And when you look at tackling street gang issues, it is a community issue that you have to tackle, because gangs are ultimately an apex of an outcry and an outpouring of various forms of social decay.
Twilight's mission is to offer opportunities for change, himself proof it's never too late. Mark Ashdown, BBC London News.
Well, let's...
Just like that. Just like that. From Watts to London, man. From the Watts Towers to London's bridge is falling down. Went over there and put in the same work that he put in America and helped bring those youngsters together over there. Because like those youngsters, the type of people I'm talking about, the ones that want to do the right thing, the ones that have the heart for that, they need support. And what could be better than hosting an award ceremony every year where we recognize them and then recognize other young people like them. I believe if we do this correctly and we do it right, make this an annual thing, we can create a aura, an energy, a spirit that could spread. You understand? My brother was a leader, man, and his leadership and him being a living example of how a person can change their life. It helped change a lot of young people's lives, and a whole lot of people got that motivation and then became different people, man. Shouts out to my boy Butter out of Crenshaw Mafia. Shouts out to my boy Light and Bright, Trouble Gang. just like that was able to happen with them and other people like them, we got to do better than what we're doing. And I just figured that this would be a good idea, something positive that we can do every year to, like I said, give the young people that are trying to do this kind of work a shot of adrenaline, show them that they have support, create atmosphere of networks and resources that they can reach out to, that can reach out to them, get communication going on to grow and build and cultivate this movement into where it could eventually end up going, which is to bring all these young people together and stop all this violence, man. Rest in peace, Eric Washington. It's like situations like what happened with that young man and the young lady in Compton. We shouldn't be seeing stuff like that in this day and time, man. Not after we all then came together and did our best to try to make our communities better. But that was our time. The 90s was our time. This time is for these young people that are young people right now today. And things are so bad out there that we got to get behind these young people. We got to. So that's why I'm trying to put this award ceremony together to honor not only to honor my brother, but and to keep his legacy alive. But I also want to use this as a recurring revolution type situation where if we grow it every year, we'll bring in more and more young people and they'll be able to visit these galleries and see these photos, look at these archive photos, listen to the speeches, let's look at the videos from those times, better times, man. Not the best, but just better. You understand what I'm saying? Bring them together and give them this information that they're not going to get from no media. They're not going to get it at school. They're not going to get it in no kind of programming really that exists out there right now. This is something that has been my brainchild for some time, and I want to try to do my best to try to make the very first Twilight Bey Awards happen next November. But we can't do it without donations, man. So the Social Solutions Institute is behind us on this. And you can make your tax-deductible donation out to the Social Solutions Institute. The information is in the description. They got a Cash App, they got Zelle, they got PayPal. So all kinds of ways to make your donations, folks. And I ain't saying you got to, send us hundreds and thousands of dollars. But whatever you can send, anything that you can send, if you believe in this program, and you believe in this award ceremony, and us doing this for these young people to give them that adrenaline, to give them that don't give up, to give them that keep going, to make sure that they understand that they're appreciated for what they're doing. Hey, man, anything you can give, we appreciate that. And help us make this thing happen next year, man. Help us bring all these young people together next year. And from there, every year after that, I understand it'll be a real award ceremony strictly for the hood. You understand? Strictly for the hood. Come out and we'll pick a beautiful venue. We'll make sure we got good food and good music. And we'll have lots of motivational speakers, people that are veterans in this work that can help you understand how to get things done, the dreams that these young people might have about what they believe would work. Be able to get behind them and, help them get those dreams and bring those dreams to fruition. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking of young people, shouts out to my boy Bobby Yeye out to PJs, man. Imperial Vision, y'all check him out too. But yeah, that's what this is all about. I'm not doing a long discussion about this. I just wanted to come in here and do this. It's more like a commercial to say this is something that we're trying to do. And we want to try to get as many people from Watts, Compton, South Central, wherever you at, wherever you come from. Get behind this, man. Help us make this thing into a real life event that we can host in LA every year. And who knows, move it to different states and host it in different states. Recognize the young people in Chicago, Detroit, Miami, Houston, everywhere that we got any kind of, craziness going on with our young people. Get these young people that's really trying to do the right thing, these young soccer players, and these young football players, these little leaguers. It's out there, using their energy towards something positive. We want to recognize all of these young people, man. From their, like I said, mid-30s and down. and try to get them to understand and make sure that they understand you're not alone. We were there y'all the next phase. We were phase 2, and it was a phase 1 before us. They call them the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? And there's a phase 2, y'all like the phase 3, and there's gonna be a phase 4. We can cause a positive change, man. We can shake the whole world foundation if we do this right, man, and mess around and ain't gotta go on TV, man. We could just broadcast this on different people channels on YouTube and Rumble and beyond and get people to, seeing it and understanding that what we're trying to do. They can get behind it that way. And, you know what I'm saying? Try to, this is like I said, it's something I've been dreaming about since my brother passed away. And thinking that one thing I really want out of all is to make sure that these kids that's getting cheated out of the history of this blood and Crip coming together, this blood and Crip peace, these babies who are getting cheated out of knowing and the history of that and seeing the history of that, or being able to speak with people who actually were a part of it. It's not fair that this newer generation not getting that. They should be motivational speakers in every school that was a part of this program. All at Compton High, all at Centennial. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, Locke, Crenshaw, Manual Arts. Just speaking to these young people about the possibilities, man, and get them to understand. When they hear from people that come literally from the same background as them, that made that transition, it's like we're really introducing something that could work for them. I'm telling you, I was a young person once, and one thing that changed my life was going up to Jim Brown house, being around Jim and all the brothers back then, people like Al Collins, shouts out to Al Collins, and other organizations, people like Tim Watkins, WLCAC, meeting these folks and talking to these folks and picking their brains and seeing how much they knew and understood, not just about politics and social issues for their time, but dealing with our time, dealing with the present. They gave me what I needed to build myself up stronger and, reach back and grab other people and say, look, man, it's another way. It's another way. Peace be upon my beloved brother Kendo, man. Kendo was one of the best out of the circles, man. He was the best out of the circles after my brother, as far as it go for caring about his community and trying to, do his part to make it better, man. But it's like we need to get behind these young people, because honestly, why should they care? They're not getting no information in school about none of this stuff. You know what I mean? Just like when we was their age in school, we didn't learn about the Panthers. We didn't know nothing about the Black Panther Party. We didn't know about Malcolm. We wasn't being taught about them in school. The movies had to come out. And the movies, you and I both know, were watered down, you understand? Most of Malcolm X movie dealt with his street life and him being a criminal than it did with his international constituency, which wasn't a good payoff. It was still a good movie. It still gave us a lot of motivation, all of us coming out of that movie theater feeling a little different. I went to go see it when I was in high school. Mr. Gilliam bused us to go see it. And we learned about Malcolm for the first time, really, literally, just from watching the Denzel Washington movie. But there was enough in that movie to change some minds forever, guaranteed. And the fact that these babies are not learning none of this stuff, the fact that you got, Donald Trump and all them wanting to shut down as much Black history and erase as much Black history as possible out of the school books and out of the Smithsonian and the museums and things, that means we got to take it up on ourselves to make sure these babies know what's. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to do that, man. I want to just say I love y'all to death. I love y'all to life. And I pray that we can make this happen next year. Like I said, all the information is there. We also have our little Zelle, little bar, our little QR code there. And this would be a blessing if, and like I said, anything you can give, it's all tax deductible. So Solutions is a legitimate 501c3 nonprofit organization. We've hosted other award ceremonies, recognizing resident advisors, and back in the day, all the organizations, resident advisory councils, Jordan Downs, Imperial Courts, Nickerson Gardens, Hacienda Village, Avalon Gardens, for their work. And we've been trying to make sure that we do this kind of thing regularly. And much as we got volunteers that can volunteer their time and put in their efforts, without some type of budget, it's just, we're trying to be realistic with this thing. You understand? The goal is worthwhile and attainable. So if we be realistic, we can make it happen, man. Teach these babies the life management skills of the Man I Can program that some of them I'm already carrying out, but we can make sure that they understand the science, the breakdown of what they're doing. Eliminate the negative, establish the facts, choose your best option. Give them that self-determination. Teach them the responsibility of self-determination. Teach them to respond to their abilities to be self-determined. That's what we're trying to do here, man. And like I said, I love y'all to death. I love y'all to life, man. Whether it be here in the kingdom, we all gonna see each other again. I pray and ask that all of y'all, man, get out there and do your part to try to make the world you're gonna leave your babies in a little bit better, a little bit safer. You understand? But at the same time, let's all come together and recognize these young people. Get behind these young people and make sure that they know that they're not doing all of this for nothing. You know what I mean? Till next time, man. Hey, man, it's your boy Bam Bam Belly Young, one of Watts 3 sons. Representing Eastside Alls, because Eastside is always your drum major for justice, because there is no justice for just us. So just us are going to have to get together and make this happen, or it won't happen. You know what I mean? Shouts out to every one of you, everybody who's able to make a donation. I give all praises to the Most High God for you. And I pray for you and your family, that God keep you strong, keep y'all together, and that you are able to do your part to try to make this world a little bit better that we're going to leave our babies in. We got so much to do, man. It's so little time. Let's get on it right away, man. But until next time, man, to the next show, man, I'm saying peace to every one of y'all, man. And y'all stay up. And let's make this happen. Let's make this award thing happen, man. So, like I said, it's a wonderful idea. We got over a year to get these donations together to make sure that we got a proper venue. And if you're interested in being a presenter, or if you're interested in just coming to the award ceremony and speaking to the congregation of the young people and giving them that inspiration, anything like that, my Instagram is in the description. My Facebook is in the description. Reach out, inbox me so we can get together and start discussing these things and bringing it together. Once again, I'd like to shout out all the folks that we done worked with over the years, from WLCAC, the Watts Neighborhood Council, Watts Gang Task Force, Sisters of Watts, Eastside Riders, Top Dog Entertainment, my girl sister, Big Daou, Big 6-4, Khalid Shaw, Stop the Violence, King Snipe, Dub C, 8 Ball, The Silver Dollar, my boy Noodles, everybody out there that's doing their part, man. All 4 corners of Watts, all 4 corners of Compton, all 4 corners of South Central LA. I love all of y'all, man. Let's get together and do this thing, man. Hit your boy up, man. Let's talk more about it. Anybody's welcome to give me a call. Hit me in that inbox. And this is some money that'll be well spent. It's going towards an extremely beautiful cause. And like I said, if we do this right, it'll only get bigger and better every year. And the bigger it get, the more of the younger generations that get a glimpse at this, get to see it on Rumble, YouTube, Facebook. And we don't know who we gonna touch and who we gonna inspire. You know what I mean? But until next time, man, I love y'all to death, love y'all to life, man. Shouts out to all my loved ones. Peace.
Welcome to What's Going On Watts, where we are taught to survive. And just like the phoenix from our own ashes, we rise. What's happening, family? Thanks for tuning in. We all we got, representing Eastside Watts tenfold.